Hello, everyone. Darrell Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network, and we're excited for our second season of calling Virginia Royals football games for CFA, the Coastal Football Alliance. Today, they take on the Carolina Bengals. The matchup will be starting here in just a few minutes. So thank you all for tuning in, and we'll be with you in just a little bit to bring you today's broadcast between the Virginia Royals and the Carolina Bengals. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Darrell Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network, and we are here in Chesterfield, Virginia, for today's matchup between the Virginia Royals and the Carolina Bengals. This matchup, a Coastal Football Alliance matchup. Both teams looking for win number 2. Both teams 1-0 coming into this game. And it's our second season bringing you Virginia Royals football, and we are so glad to be able to bring you today's action throughout. So we'll get things rocking and rolling here in just a little bit. You see the coin toss is going down as we speak, and it looks like we will see let's see who's getting the ball here first. So the Royals will be getting the ball first to get things started in this contest, and the Bengals will be kicking the ball off. They'll get the ball at the half. Once again, everybody, thank you all for tuning in. And this is our first broadcast of the year. Very excited to be able to bring you today's broadcast. Well, everybody, we'll be going here in just a second. The Bengals are making their way on the field. We'll see our second matchup between these two on our network. Last year, a pretty spirited matchup between both teams. And now we'll see both teams 1-1 and trying to get win number 2 on the young season here in the CFA. All right, ladies and gentlemen, kickoff about to go down here, and we'll see the Bengals kick it. And kicking the ball here for the Bengals will be Mackenzie Frazier. He will be kicking the ball off. Back for the Royals. Looks like we have number 6, Deion Harris. And on the other side there, looks like we may have number 25. Excuse me, that's number 28, Tyrod Skipper. And they're still doing some adjustments here, but we should get rolling here in just a second. And I think a little bit of the delay right now is they're waiting to see. They're getting the chain crew together before we get things started. So we'll be back in just a second. And this should be kicking off here fairly soon. All right, we are underway here from Chesterfield, Virginia, and trying to make something out of this, and a big hit brought down near the 35, 36-yard line. That's where the Royals will start their first drive, and that was Jabril Parker on the run there for the Royals. So the Royals will take the field for the first time in this one. Both teams looking for win number 2. So first and 10, 36-yard line here for the Royals. First and 10, 2 wide receivers at the bottom, 1 back in the backfield, 1 up top. Has plenty of times looking along the side, and it is almost intercepted there by number 3, J.C. Smith. That was Watford with the pass there, incomplete. Second and 10 coming up for the Royals. Second and 10 from the 36-yard line. And there's a give off to the back, trying to get something, and the Bengals defense is right there with the stop. As Corey Young Sr. trying to get something out of it, but we saw number 18, Deshaun Green, 6'5", 200 pounds from Wilmington, North Carolina, the first one there. And it looks like they may have lost a yard. It'll be third and 11 here for the Royals. We got 14 minutes and 15 seconds left here in this first quarter. 3rd and 11. Brown in motion. 3 receivers up top, 1 here at the bottom. Watford, what a nice little run there. And it's going to be close to the first down. Let's see what they say here. A lot of contact on that one. And it looks like it's going to be 4th down. So it'll be 4th and 3. And I think the Royals may go for it here. 4th and 3, sitting at the 44-yard line. Fourth and 3, man in motion. Watford, and we have a timeout here. Oh, so we got to delay a game against the Royals, and so that should bring on the punt team. It'll be 4th and 8 here for the Royals. 13 minutes and 3 seconds left in the first quarter. So not the way you want to start things here for the Royals on this first drive. Couldn't really get anything going. The Bengals defense was ready to roll. And Orange is back to punt the ball away. And he gets that one off. That one takes a nice bounce for the Royals. And that will die near the 35-yard line, and that's where the Bengals will start their first drive of the contest. And we got a whistle here. Let's see what they're saying. I don't know if I saw a flag on the field, but So the call was against the Royals, and it looks like they're going to repunt the football here. So it was an illegal formation against the Royals. Another 5 yards tacked on. It'll make it 4th and 13 here, and Orange will be set to punt the ball once again. And he lets it go. And that's taken, oh, he lost control of it. It almost ran into the back of his own player there. And the Royals are ready to hop right on top of that because Jairee Taylor had it, lost control of it, bounced off the back of one of his teammates, and he was able to retrieve it and keep the Bengals with the football here so they can start their first drive of this football game on the offensive side. Coming off a 14-6 victory last week over Carolina Unloaded. The Bengals looking for win number 2 on the year. Excuse me, my apologies, Carolina Reloaded. So they beat Carolina Reloaded last week, 14-6. We saw the Royals win a 6-0 game over the Carolina Cardinals in their first matchup a couple weeks ago. Unfortunately, last week's game was canceled against the VA Mutiny. So 1st and 10 here for the Bengals, and they're sitting at the 41-yard line to get things started. And running right up the middle. And the ball is loose, and the Royals have the football. Oh, man, he ran up the middle, tried to make something happen, and the Royals stripped the football away. That was Tyler Bass. And just like that, first play of the Bengals drive goes for naught. And the Royals will take the football in Bengal territory as Tyler Bass was able to come right in there, hit the running back straight on, take the ball away. And now there's Royals football. And they are sitting at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Royals. Good start on the defensive side for the Royals. And now they're going to try to get the offense going here on drive number 2. Watford is in the gun with 3 receivers up top. Watford, they're going to drop it off to Young, and Young is stopped right away there by Jairee Taylor. And we'll see 2nd down come up. So 2nd and 8 coming up for the Royals. Second and 8. And Watford's going to go to the other side, a little RPO, and the Bengals will jump on him. But he's able to pick up a nice chunk of yards there. So we're looking at 3rd and about 2, maybe a long one. But a good opportunity here for the Royals to pick up their first down of the game. Once again, Watford in the gun. 2 backs in the backfield, 2 wide receivers. Oh, he lost the football, and it is recovered by the Bengals. Bad communication there, or miscommunication, I should say, between Wofford and Young. And the ball hits the ground. And number 9, Mackenzie Frazier, the middle linebacker, will pick it up for the Bengals. And now we've seen 2 turnovers in less than 5 minutes, one for each team. 9 minutes and 25 seconds left in this first quarter. And I know both offenses were saying to themselves, like, we got to get this back. But 2 fumbles on back-to-back drives. And now the Bengals will reclaim the football, and it'll be 1st and 10 for them. And they are sitting at the 31-yard line. And right off, under a little pressure, that one floats into the air, and it is incomplete. And we saw Deshaun Green trying to make a play, but a couple of Royals were down there. Number 12, Lewis Johnson III, with the coverage there for the Royals, and now 2nd down. Second and 9 coming up for, or excuse me, 2nd and 10 coming up here for the Bengals. Bengals in the gun, looking across, and it is tipped at the last second. Another great defensive play by the Royals cornerbacks. And that one looked to be Marquez Baker, who got a hand on it to get the stop. And now 3rd down and 10. I think at this point, if you're the Bengals, you're just looking for some positive yards. No positive yards so far on their first 2 drives, and it's 3rd and 10. 2 great defensive plays by the Royals cornerbacks have the Bengals looking at a 3rd and 10. You see Reginald Green, a.k.a. R.J. Green, trying to call out a little direction to his team. He's got 2 receivers on the bottom, 3 up top. Green looks, and oh, the only person in the area was number 12, Lewis Johnson III. And that's going to bring up 4th and 10 for the Bengals. And they will head in, and more likely we should see the punt team here. So 4th and 10. And I'm going to be honest with you, it looks like the Bengals are going to try to go for it here. So no punt team for Carolina right off the bat. Green will look, and that pass is overthrown, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. And that will be Royals football. Now, I'll be honest with you, I'm a little intrigued that he decided to make that move, but no punt. Trying to be aggressive, and now the Royals will get another opportunity. This will be their 3rd offensive drive. We got 7 minutes and 59 seconds left here in the first quarter. And the Royals will have the football at the 31-yard line. A little bit of a stalemate going on early in this contest between both teams. First and 10. Watford and the Royals trying to get some points up on the board. They give it off to Young, who will go off the right side and pick up a couple. That'll be second down for the Royals. So we're looking at about 2nd and 7, a 3-yard pickup there for Young. The Royals' first home game of the season. They were on the road in their first contest a couple weeks ago. And then next week, they hit the road to take on Fayetteville. And it looks like we have a timeout on the field, and that'll be for the Royals. So with 7 minutes and 19 seconds left here in the first quarter, the score is 0-0. We'll be back in just a second. All right, so we seem to be back here from our timeout. And we see the Royals needing 7 yards to pick up the first down. 7 minutes and 19 seconds left in the first quarter. So far, both teams with turnovers, trying to clean things up. Watford will look towards the end zone, and it is caught. Touchdown. So a great catch there by Akeem Brown on the touchdown. And the Royals are on the board. So the Royals get on the board first with a 31-yard touchdown, or about a 28-yard touchdown pass from Watford to Akeem Brown in the corner. Now Watford rolling, and it's going to be incomplete. He was looking like he might have been looking for Parker in the end zone for the 2 points, but it will be incomplete, and that's going to take us to 6 minutes and 53 seconds left in the first quarter, and the Royals have a 6-0 lead. So after a couple of drives where things didn't go right for both teams, the Royals take advantage of a 4-and-out. And then they get into the end zone on a 28-yard touchdown pass from Watford to Akeem Brown. And Orange will get ready to kick the ball off here to the Bengals. Looks like the Bengals have J.C. Smith back there along with Jyree Taylor. And there's the kick. And right up the middle here to the 42-yard line. That's J.C. Smith for the Bengals. And Smith will get the Bengals almost to midfield. A nice return. It'll be 1st and 10 for Carolina. And they'll be at the, looks like they're going to mark it at the 43-yard line. So 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line for the Bengals. Bengals still looking for some positive yards in this one because it has been a little bit of a struggle so far as they try to get something going. The Royals defense has been all over it. No positive yards so far for the Bengals. First and 10. 2 receivers up top, 1 at the bottom, and they give it off to their back, who is going to try. He may have lost yards on that one. And they went up the middle. That was Frazier on the run. He lost 2 yards, so it'll be 2nd and 2. I mean, excuse me, 2nd and 12. So once again, the Bengals still trying to find some positive yards here and have yet to be able to do so. So 5 minutes and 35 seconds left in the first. Green's going to try to step up in the pocket now under some pressure, and Green will get to the 45. And that will be the first positive yards we've seen for the Bengals in this contest, as R.J. Green will scramble for, it's like about 3 to 4 yards there. It'll be 3rd and 8. About a 4-yard gain. Great job so far from the Royals defense. If you're the Bengals, you're saying to yourself, man, what do we have to do here to get things on our side going? So 3rd and 8. Now, they went for it last time on 4th down, so if they don't pick up here, I wouldn't be surprised if they go for it. Green's looking, and he's got his receiver, and he's still on his feet, looking to get in the end zone. That is going to be a touchdown, Carolina Bengals. Oh, man, what a pass by Green. They were able to beat the defender, and that was Green to Green. Now, I don't know if they're family. They might be. It's a potential thing. They could be family, but that was a Green-to-Green connection. And a touchdown for the Bengals. So it's 6-6, and now they have a chance to take the lead. So an offense that was struggling here in this first half of this first quarter hit on a big pass. That was a 55-yard touchdown pass from R.J. Green to Deshaun Green. And now they're going to try to get 2-point conversion here. Green looking, and there's a flag. Yeah, that's going to be pass interference against the Royals. Green was trying to get it to Smith, but Baker, I think, is going to be the one call for that pass interference. And we'll see the Bengals get another chance at the 2-point conversion. So the Royals defense will try to bounce back here to hold this score at 6 apiece. But the Bengals are going to try to get the lead here on this 2-point conversion attempt. Green with a back in the backfield, 3 at the bottom, 1 up top. Decides to look, drops it, and it's intercepted by the Royals. And they're going to try to go get this 2 points. Oh, but he's pushed out by Green. And Reynolds, that was Jermaine Reynolds with the NIT. And he wanted the 2 points. He was trying to get the lead there for the Royals. And he's pumped up. And we'll see the score remain at 6 apiece. So the Bengals are coming out to kick the ball away here. We'll see Harris and Skipper in the back waiting the kickoff for the Royals. So here comes the kickoff for the Bengals. Here's the kickoff, and that's going to be taken near the 22. And nice little pickup there for the Royals. And so that'll get the Royals to that was number 10 on the run. Now, unfortunately, I don't have number 10 in the book, but he was on the run there. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Royals, and they're sitting at the 36-yard line to get things going. And we sit with 4 minutes and 5 seconds left in the first quarter. And the Royals, who struck gold on their last drive with a 28-yard touchdown, looked like they had some things in hand. And then all of a sudden, you see the Bengals strike right back after things were looking a little rough for them. And they strike right back with a 55-yard touchdown. And so now the offenses that were struggling at the beginning are starting to kick up a little bit here. 1st and 10 for the Royals from the 36. Watford. Man in motion. And they give it off to Young. And Young will bulldoze his way to across the 40. Let's see where they mark it at. And because he kind of fell near the 43. They're going to mark it at the 41. So they took 2 yards away on that one. His knee was probably down near the 41. It'll be second and 6 here. So man in motion once again going to the top. It's Brown, and they give it off to Young. Young will pick up a 1st down and a little bit more. He is bulldozing tacklers as he gets across the 50 to around the 45. Let's see where they mark this, but that's going to be a 1st down for the Royals. Just bulldozing the defenders to a Virginia Royals first down, 1st and 10. It's a great run there by Young. So the Royals with a nice pickup from Young. We'll see 1st and 10. And they're sitting in Bengals territory once again, this time at the 45-yard line. There's the give off to Young, and Young is stopped immediately by Mackenzie Frazier. Young tried to get something there. He may have picked up a yard, but Frazier was there immediately on the stop. 2nd and 9. So 2nd and 9. And I know we're doing a little semi-pro here, but we got some pro news for you, which we'll tell you just in a second. As Watford is looking down the field, it's almost intercepted there by Jari Taylor, but we got a flag on the field, so that's coming back. But yes, I do have a little bit of pro news, NFL news for you real quick while we're waiting for the flag. The Chicago Bears have traded Justin Fields to the Pittsburgh Steelers for a 2025 6th-round pick that goes to a 4th-round pick based off of playing time. So Justin Fields and Russell Wilson in Pittsburgh this season. I did not see that on my NFL bingo card. And so for you Bears fans, that almost spells Caleb Williams. That almost spells Caleb Williams in Chicago. So it'll be interesting to see where the Commanders go with their pick. That's enough NFL. Back to the contest. So after this penalty, it'll be 2nd and 20. And rejudging that, it's 2nd and 19. So it'll be 2nd and 19 here. Watford with plenty of time. Great job by the Royals offensive line. Looking, he's got a man and a first down. No, it's going to be close to the first down. He may be a yard short of the first down. And a nice catch there by number 10 for the Royals. So 3rd and 1 after a 18-yard pickup. And the Royals looking for the free. Oh, the RPO action. And that is Watford looking, rolling towards the end zone, and he's in. Touchdown, Royals. What a nice run by Watford. So a nice run there by Watford. Will take it into the end zone on a nice run and a touchdown for the Royals. As it a 12-6 game for the Royals.
I don't know how to work the damn thing. They don't got the score up here. That's the clock.
So with 11 seconds left, Watford looking. And it is caught by Brown. 2-point conversion is good. Nicely done there by Akeem Brown. And the Royals are up 14-6. We'll be back in just a second. So here comes the kickoff by Orange. And that one drops around the 22, and that's taken by Smith. Smith trying to get to the outside, working, and now Smith still on his feet. Another nice return by J.C. Smith. And Smith gets them to the 40, see where they mark it. I want to say it's the 44-yard line, but we'll see where they mark the football as we hit the end of the first quarter. So at the end of the first quarter, the score is the Royals 14 and the Carolina Bengals 6. We'll be back here in just a second.
You're welcome. I'm a camera guy. I don't do this.
All right, so we're back here. Carolina Bengals with the football, 1st and 10. Got a little bit ahead of myself there. Green with the RPO move. He's going to take it himself, and now Green, I thought he was going to pass it for a second, and he gets himself stuck there at the 50-yard line. That was Jermaine Reynolds who was there bringing the heat for the Royals. And it'll be second down and about 2nd and 4 for the Royals at the 50-yard line. And we've got a timeout by the Royals. So with 14 minutes and 31 seconds left in the second quarter, we got the Royals up 14-6. I'm Darrell Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network. We'll be back here in just a second.
Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let us help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to help guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. You can contact Rita Stewart at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters and T, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, and by her email at rita.stewart@5ringsfinancial.com.
So we are back from the timeout. It's 2nd and 4. here for the Royals. Excuse me, for the Bengals. And then we saw a deep shot, and it is incomplete. Now, I'll be honest with you. I was looking there, and you can see R.J. Green is looking like, hey, man, where's the late hit? Because he got tagged on that pass. He definitely took the hit, and he's looking up at the referee for confirmation like, hey, man, what's going on here? But nothing to give, and incomplete pass. It'll be 3rd and 4. So into the second quarter, 14 minutes and 12 seconds here in this one as the Bengals continue to try to work themselves down the field. It's 3rd and 4 from the 50. They got 2 receivers up top and at the bottom with a back in the backfield. Under some pressure is Green. He's going to end up rolling to his left. He had to go around, and we've got a flag. He's going to pick up the first. He trucked a player along the way. Man, what a run there by Green. He lowered the boom, but that flag, I feel like this one is coming back, and it could be holding. That flag went flying after Green decided to take off. And if that's the case, which I'm thinking this is holding. So, yes, the penalty is against the Bengals, and they're going to take the football to the 40, it looks like. So if that's the case, we're looking at it's about 3rd and 14 here for the Bengals. Third and 14. They had to switch quarterbacks here, and they dump it off there to Jerome Sidbury. And Sidbury will have a nice little pickup. As we saw Jermaine Brown, he had to come in and play quarterback while they attend to R.J. Green after that hit that he laid on the Royals player. He had to get checked himself. And it looks like he may be back in the contest. They made him come out for one play. And it'll be 4th and 9 after a 5-yard pickup. Fourth and 9. And once again, no signs of a punt anywhere. Green under some pressure. He's trying to move around in the pocket, and he is going to get sacked. There's a couple of Royals in on that one. And I want to say that the first Royal there was Tunde Ogun. He was the first one there. And we'll get the sack there for the Royals. It'll be a turnover on downs, Royals football, and they'll start the drive at the 45-yard line in Bengals territory. So Tunde Ogun coming through. I've seen on some of the CFF pages, they talk about, you see him, and he's a strong individual. He don't play games, y'all. 1st and 10 here for the Royals. Baker goes in motion, and they give it off to Young. Now Young is going to try to work his way up the middle, and a nice pickup. He almost picks up the first. Let's see where they mark the football, because he at least got 9 yards on that one. So 1st and 10. Oh, no, excuse me. It'll be 2nd. So they do mark it about a yard short. It'll be 2nd and 1 for the Royals. Watford in some trouble looking towards the end zone. It's going to be incomplete. Looking there for number 10. There's a flag. Well, what is this flag? Because it's an awfully late flag. So I'm intrigued to see what it is. Watford had to kind of step up in the pocket and let it loose. And he had enough arm on it that number 10 there for the Royals just couldn't adjust. So they had an ineligible man down the field. The penalty is against the Royals. So that'll make this 2nd and about 7 here for the Royals. 12 minutes and 20 seconds left in the 2nd. Watford with plenty of time, looks across the middle. Oh, he had Baker. Couldn't bring it in. It'll be 3rd down. So 3rd and 11. So 3rd and 7. (11 minutes and 54 seconds). Oh, man, he was offsides like yesterday, but no call. Watford's just sitting around waiting, and Watford's looking, and it is caught there by number 10. And a nice pickup. Is that a free play? It had to be, because I didn't see any flag, though. That's the crazy part. No flag. And it definitely had to be offsides, but nevertheless, a nice pickup there for the Royals. It's going to be first and goal for the Royals. Boy, oh boy. So this will be 1st and goal, and they're sitting at the 9-yard line with a chance for the Royals to extend their lead here, up 14-6. And they pitch it there to Young, who tries to get into the end zone, and he does. Touchdown, Corey Young Sr. And so a nice running day for Corey Young Sr. as he gets into the end zone for the Royals. And that will increase their lead to 20-6. This is a great job moving along the outside. To pick up that touchdown, and now the Royals will, I'm assuming that they're going to go for 2 here to try to make this a 22-6 game. Watford and the Royals will head to the line here to try to make this 2-point conversion. See if they can convert it. I mean, if I'm the Royals, I'm going to Young, but no, they go to the speed into the outside and in for 2. There is number 85, David L. Jackson. And the 2-point conversion is good. That'll be 22-6. VA Royals up over the Carolina Bengals on Darrell Owens Legacy Maker Sports Network. We'll be back here in just a second with more action.
Also by Bates Virtual Health and Consultants, LLC with Dr. Demetria Bates. You can reach Dr. Bates at www.batesvirtualhealth.com or at 804-608-9202. Please check out the website to see if there's anything that Dr. Demetria Bates can do for you.
All right, so back from our commercial break as Orange is getting prepared to kick the ball away here for the Royals. And Orange with the boot. And that's taken from around the 20. And this is J.C. Smith. And Smith is still on his feet. And a nice run. And once again, J.C. Smith putting this Bengals team in solid field position. Now, can they capitalize off of it is going to be the question. And it'll be 1st and 10, and it looks like they're going to have them at the 40. I thought at first the 44, but it's going to be the 45-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 45 for the Bengals and see if they can get it going. But the Royals are in control, 22-6 here in the second quarter. And so we have a timeout here. So we'll be back after this timeout. This one is the Carolina Bengals calling timeout. We'll be back in just a sec. All right, so back from the timeout, and the Bengals discussing a few things. 9 minutes and 5 seconds left in the second quarter. And it'll be 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line for the Bengals. They had a really good drive. I believe it was their third drive, and they were able to get some points up on the board. And we see Green trying to drop it off there to Smith. And Smith can bring it in. It'll be 2nd down. Been a very wild week in football. If you're a football fan of any kind, the NFL has been a wild ride. I mean, if your team hasn't been affected by free agency, you're probably saying to yourself, whoa, boy, everybody's team has had a little bit of a difference, just a little bit. Unless you're a Cowboys fan. Cowboys fans haven't had a good week. They're still upset that they didn't get King Henry. He was sitting there and didn't even attempt to get him. But he will be heading to Baltimore, and that's a dangerous combination we'll see between Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry here in the upcoming season. So 2nd and 10. Green in the gun. Green's going to look across the middle, and he's got Green once again. They connected earlier, and now Green is making a run here. All the way, he's going to be stopped inside of the 10, and a nice pickup for the Bengals. Deshaun Green with the pickup. And so now we're looking at a 1st and goal situation for Carolina. So the green connection has been quite fruitful today for the Bengals. 1st and goal from the 9. Oh, well, let's see where they put it at. Excuse me, I take that back. That's from the 8. So 1st and goal from the 8. There's a give off. No, wait a minute. Green kept the football, and everybody's confused because people are just standing. Oh, don't be surprised if this is a flag, but no flag. And Green is still looking in disbelief. Like, come on, man. That's the 2nd time. That's the look that he had on his face. Well, I'm assuming that he had on his face from the sideline here. And we'll see 2nd and goal come up here for the Bengals. Six minutes, 10 seconds left here in the 2nd. First half dwindling down. Green sidearm it over to Smith. That's the 2nd time they tried to make that happen, and it's incomplete. So 3rd and goal. And if you're the Bengals, you don't want to squander such a good opportunity because, you know, they did so well on that pass and catch from Green to Green to put themselves in this position. You don't want to give up on that spot. They have to, if you're the Bengals, you have to get points off of this. And the Royals are going to do everything in their power to stop just that. 3rd and goal from the 8. The defense is holding up strong so far after that big catch from R.J. Green to Deshaun Green. Man in motion. Looking towards the end zone, and Green had a chance at it. It is incomplete. And you see Baker is looking for offensive pass interference. He's like, yo, bro, he pushed me. And he's still pleading his case down there, but to no avail. And it's going to be 4th and goal from the 8. And they decide to hand the ball off here. This is an interesting choice. J.C. Smith, he is going to get stopped trying to get to the outside. Royals football. I'll be honest with you, very interesting choice here by the Bengals to run the football. But on the other hand of that, J.C. Smith has had some really positive runs for the Bengals. He's been a really big part of their special teams, getting them in good field position. And so now we'll see the Royals take control of the football deep in their own territory, but I'm pretty sure they're glad to have the football back with a 22-6 lead with 4 minutes and 54 seconds left in this 1st half. So looking at they're at the 4-yard line. So the Royals will have to go 96 yards if they want to get into the end zone. And they've got 4 minutes and 54 seconds before the half. Let's see what they do. Watford will give it off to Young. And then Young will spin off of a player. And then Young's going to pick up a nice 1st down here for the Royals. There's some whistles there, but is this going back or? Okay, so no flag, but that is a 1st down for the Royals. It'll be 1st and 10. And they're going to put this football at the 21-yard line. So a 17-yard pickup for Young and a first down for the Royals. And so Watford, there's a flag. He's going for it all, and it is caught. And what a catch, and he's still trying to get things rolling. What a catch by Krishan Baker. But is that going to come back? Because there was a flag. They're still moving, so that had to be against the defense. Man, what a catch and run by Krishan Baker. And a first down for the Royals. 96 yards, I said. Look, they got to go 96 yards. Well, they're doing a good job of getting down the field. And so now the Royals are so it was offsides against the defense, and they had two players on offsides. And then a face mask against the defense. Oh, this is terrible. I'm pretty sure they declined the first, took the second. And then that's the case. They're going to be that's a 15-yard penalty, maybe half a distance to the goal, depending on where they marked it. But they're going to have the football in a really good spot. If it should be inside the 10 here. So that 96 yards that I said, oh, man, it's going to be a long journey. Maybe not so much, because within just a minute, the Royals have gotten themselves inside the red zone, actually inside deep in the Bengals territory at the 7-yard line. So now the Royals have a chance to extend the lead here against the Bengals. And that turned really quick. 17-yard run from Young, big catch from Baker, a penalty, and now all of a sudden the Royals are knocking on the door once again. Watford tried to get to the outside, but then there for the Bengals is Jermaine Brown, and there's a flag. And is this against the Royals? There's a lot of commotion down here, and they're still trying to figure out, but there's a player down. So while they sort this out, and there's a player down, we'll be back here in just a second. We have an injury timeout. So while they're trying to figure it all out, we don't like to show injured players, while they're getting attended to. But they're trying to figure it all out, and there's a lot going on. And so they're still checking in on the injured Bengal. There's still some discussion going on with the flag. So the question is, what is the call? We'll find out here in just a second. There's a lot of discussion going on between the refs on this one. And a lot of trash talk going back and forth between both teams. And you can hear the Royals coaches and players, hey, go back. We're not trying to get another penalty. So unsportsmanlike conduct against number 26 of the Royals. So unsportsmanlike conduct there on number 26. Was Tyreek Wilson. And so that's going to send the Royals back just a little bit. With 2 minutes and 39 seconds left. So this has been a wild drive. So we saw the 17-yard run, and we saw the big catch and run by Baker. Then the penalty that got him at the 7. And now we see another penalty that's going to take him back And they're sitting at the, oh man, they're at the 37-yard line. It's like they lost 30 yards on those penalties there. So 30 yards back for the Royals. And that's a lot of yardage to lose. And so we'll see the Royals try to or try to figure this thing back out to see if they can get back into the red zone. But the penalty sends them 30 yards back. And it'll be first and goal from the 37. You don't see that often, but first and goal from the 37. So they've got 4 plays to get in the end zone. It's that simple. But they got 2 minutes and 25 seconds to make that happen, to extend their lead here before the half. They're up 22-6 over the Bengals. Both teams 1-1, and oh man, that's going to be another penalty. This has been a string of penalties, and that one is going to be against the Bengals. And that's number 48, Reg Green. No, they're going to call this against the Royals. But you saw the way that Green reacted. You thought the penalty was against him. But I guess they changed their mind, so they lose another 5 yards for the Royals, and it'll be first and 42. Or first and goal from the 42. They got to get 42 yards one way or the other. So we look like we may have a timeout here. I think this may be a good timeout just for both teams to kind of get themselves on the right foot here and kind of cool things off just a little bit. So while they're figuring that out, well, I don't know. Maybe they're not leaving, so we'll wait a little bit. Once again, everybody, thank you all for tuning into the Legacy Maker Sports Network. Thank you all. We truly appreciate you all for tuning in. If you get an opportunity, head on over to the Legacy Maker Sports Network's social media pages. You can catch us on Facebook and LinkedIn at Legacy Maker Sports Network. You can catch us on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Legacy Maker Sports. And you can catch us on Twitter, or the X, at Legacy Maker SPN. So if you get a chance, make sure you head on over to the Legacy Maker Sports Network. Check us out as we continue to grow Virginia and beyond. Also, if you would like to have your advertisement on our broadcast, make sure you reach out to myself at legacymakersports@gmail.com. And we would love to place your ad during our broadcast and help promote your business any way we possibly can. Looks like we're going to get back to action here. First and goal from the 42. You don't see that often, but we're seeing it right now. Watford's in the gun, and he's going to roll to his left. He's throwing, and he's got a catch made at the 30, and he will believe that is Brown with the catch. So Akeem Brown with a catch, and in most cases, that's a first down. Not when you got 42 yards to go. He picks it up at least, looks like they're going to give him 12 yards on that one. So it'll be second and goal from the 30. Looking into the end zone. That's a touchdown. So touchdown there by the Royals. I'm telling you, this is one of the craziest drives I've ever seen. But into the end zone, there's Nicholas Foster, who last year I thought had an impressive season for me. I mean, for the games that I had a chance to do, I felt like he always made at least one big play a game. And we see it there, 30-yard touchdown pass. And now this is a 28-6 game. But like I said, I'm a little baffled. You know, the drive was just a fun one to explain, but we'll talk a little bit after the two-point conversion and kind of go back in history on what just transpired here. So, but even though we'll see the Royals up 28-6, and they'll get ready for the two-point conversion. The ball is loose and is picked up there by the Bengals. And we still got some, it's been real testy here in this second quarter, especially in the last couple of minutes, but the two-point conversion is no good. And so while they're still trying to figure all that out, let's kind of go over what happened on that last drive once again for those who are coming in late. So you missed a very interesting drive, which would end in Royals points. 17-yard run by Young, then a big catch and run from Baker, Keyshawn Baker, who got all the way down. Looks like probably about he got to the 22-yard line. Then it was a 15-yard penalty. They tacked him onto there. It took the Royals to the 7-yard line. Then the Royals got a 30 or pretty much 30 yards worth of penalties. They took them to the 37. Then they got another penalty that took them to the 42. Then we saw a 12-yard catch from Watford to Brown, and then we saw a 30-yard touchdown pass that saw Watford connect with Foster. That was that drive. And it took every bit of 4 minutes, a lot longer, 3 minutes in game total, but actually a little bit longer than that with all the commotion we had going on. But now the Royals will kick the ball off up 28-6. And I'm out of breath. And we'll see Orange kick the ball off. So watch out for J.C. Smith, who's had a couple of good returns. He's going to take it from around the 15. Now Smith trying to get to the outside. Smith is still rolling. Smith is still going, and Smith, that's definite flag. That's a 15-yard penalty coming up, and that's going to put the Bengals in good field, even better field position than they're in. And it was another nice run by J.C. Smith. But that was a definite. I saw the face mask from here, and I'm on the opposite side of the field. If not that, there's a personal foul. So yeah, 15-yard penalty tacked on to that tackle. So they're at the 38. This should put them near the 23-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10. And they're at the 23-yard line. Penalties have really taken the win out of this game a little bit. I mean, yes, it's 28-6, but the penalties they've been bad penalties when they've been penalties. So, and they've put the teams in really crazy positions. I feel like they've all been 15-yard penalties. Personal foul here. Personal foul there. But now we have a 1st and 10 for the Bengals as they try to get some more points up on the board. Green will take it himself, and he breaks off one tackler, but will he be able to break off the second or third? And that's a no-go. Deion Harris looks like that might have been for the tackle. Excuse me, that was Reynolds. That 5 definitely looked like a 6 from here. So we got a timeout by the Bengals. 27 seconds left in the first half. We'll be back here in just a second with more action here from Chesterfield, Virginia. The Royals are up 28-6. So with 27 seconds, the Bengals are going to try to get some points up on the board to kind of stop the bleeding. It was 6-6 at one point, and we've seen 3 touchdowns from the Royals since then. And we finally see Green and J.C. Smith connect on that, I'm going to call it a little screen pass that they've been trying to connect on. It hasn't went their way. And we're going to get another Bengals timeout here, if I'm not mistaken. So 17 seconds. They actually decided they added 4 seconds back onto the clock here. So 17 seconds left. 28-6. So 17 seconds, and the Bengals are looking to get those points up on the board. Looking, and it's intercepted. Uh-oh, and here come the Royals. Are they going to try to take this all the way back? He throws the ball away. And the Bengals, are they going to fall on this? They got the football back, but they're going to, the ball is going everywhere. Oh, my goodness, there's flags all over the place. That was a madhouse at the end of this one. But the Royals tried to pitch it back to try to keep the interception going. They lost the football, gained it back. The Bengals recovered. It was a lot going on. But that should send us to halftime. There's a penalty flag, but I don't know if they're going to let us have another play after that. That was intense. And I think they're still trying to figure it out, but I think, yep, they're going to send us to halftime. So that is halftime here from Chesterfield, Virginia, as the Virginia Royals, the VA Royals, are up 28-6 over the Carolina Bengals. I'm Darrell, Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network. We'll be back in about 10 minutes to bring you more of this broadcast. Maybe 15, depending on decide what the referees decide, but 10 to 15 minutes, we'll see you then.
Today's broadcast is being brought to you by Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let us help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to help guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. You can contact Rita Stewart at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters and T, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, and by her email at rita.stewart@5ringsfinancial.com. Also by Bates Virtual Health and Consultants, LLC, with Dr. Demetria Bates. You can reach Dr. Bates at www.batesvirtualhealth.com or at 804-608-9202. Please check out the website to see if there's anything that Dr. Demetria Bates can do for you. Hustle indefinitely. Part-time is not an option. Hustle indefinitely. This is a mindset you must keep in order to reach your goals. Reaching your goals will not be easy, and many will try to discourage you, making it more challenging, but in the end, it will make you stronger mentally and physically. So no matter what, don't quit, don't give up. It's not just a clothing line, it's a way of life. The new movie, Black Sheep from Legendary Cultural Films. It's about a young hustler trying to make a transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and then it turns into war in the city. The brand new action-filled, drama-filled movie from Legendary Cultural Films, Black Sheep, coming out soon on Tubi. Big Jack's Cooking. You can reach Big Jack at 8830 Audubon Road, Amelia, Virginia 23002, or at 804-405-0330, or by email at bigjackscooking@gmail.com. Big Jack specializes in soul food cuisine, and he told us one time on a broadcast, he said if it's comfortable, he'll cook it. So check out Big Jack's Cooking in Amelia, Virginia. Last but not least, Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, make sure you check out Bernard's Towing. He's there to help you get your car where you need it to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact us at 804-380-2774 or at 804-595-511. And while you got a chance, make sure you head on over to the LegacyMaker Sports Network and check out all of our social media pages. You can catch us on Instagram, YouTube, and on TikTok at LegacyMaker Sports. You can catch us on Facebook and LinkedIn at LegacyMaker Sports Network. And you can catch us on Twitter/X at LegacyMaker SPN. Also, head over to www.legacymakersports.com to check out our website as we continue to grow from Virginia and beyond. Today's broadcast is being brought to you by Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let us help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to help guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. You can contact Rita Stewart at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters and T, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, and by her email at rita.stewart@fiveringsfinancial.com. Also by Bates Virtual Health and Consultants, LLC, with Dr. Demetria Bates. You can reach Dr. Bates at www.batesvirtualhealth.com or at 804-608-9202. Please check out the website to see if there's anything that Dr. Demetria Bates can do for you. Hustle indefinitely. Part-time is not an option. Hustle indefinitely. This is a mindset you must keep in order to reach your goals. Reaching your goals will not be easy, and many will try to discourage you, making it more challenging, but in the end, it will make you stronger mentally and physically. So no matter what, don't quit, don't give up. It's not just a clothing line, it's a way of life. The new movie, Black Sheep from Legendary Cultural Films. It's about a young hustler trying to make a transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and then it turns into war in the city. The brand new action-filled, drama-filled movie from Legendary Cultural Films, Black Sheep, coming out soon on Tubi. Big Jack's Cooking. You can reach Big Jack at 8830 Audubon Road, Amelia, Virginia 23002, or at 804-405-0330, or by email at bigjackscooking@gmail.com. Big Jack specializes in soul food cuisine, and he told us one time on a broadcast, he said if it's comfortable, he'll cook it. So check out Big Jack's Cooking in Amelia, Virginia. Last but not least, Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, make sure you check out Bernard's Towing. He's there to help you get your car where you need it to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact us at 804-380-2774 or at 804-595-511. And while you got a chance, make sure you head on over to the Legacy Maker Sports Network and check out all of our social media pages. You can catch us on Instagram, YouTube, and on TikTok at Legacy Maker Sports. You can catch us on Facebook and LinkedIn at Legacy Maker Sports Network. And you can catch us on Twitter/X at Legacy Maker SPN. Also, head over to www.legacymakersports.com to check out our website as we continue to grow from Virginia and beyond.
All right, we are getting set for the kickoff here. The third quarter about to get underway. The Royals are in control 28-6 over the Carolina Bengals. the Bengals were driving right before the half, and then things just didn't go their way. An interception right into the hands, and I'm not going to lie to you, I can't remember who had the pick at the time. I want to say it was Reynolds. But he got the pick. Then they tried to toss it back. That ball went all over the place, and we ended with a penalty, and it ended up just being sending us to the half. But 28-6, the Royals will be kicking off to the Bengals. J.C. Smith has been the man returning the football here so far on these kickoffs for the Bengals, and he's done a really good job. He's gotten them to the 40, I think, like 5 times, and that one goes out of bounds, and we got a flag. And it doesn't look like they're going to make him re-kick. So we're going to start it from the 40-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 40 here for the Bengals. So as they try to figure some things out here, we'll see the Bengals get the ball from the 40, but they are down right now 28-6. And, you know, there have been some moments in this game where we saw the Bengals look like they were either about to turn the corner and put themselves in a good spot, and it just did not go that way. Like on that last drive, it was going well until that interception into the end zone, where the Royals were able to take control. Now we see Green looking. Green's looking, and it's going to be incomplete. And it looked like he had number 26, Jalen Worthy. He was trying to connect with, and it goes out of bounds. 2nd and 10. 14 minutes and 26 seconds on the clock. (28-6), and they give it off to J.C. Smith, and now Smith trying to get to the outside here. Smith with another run, another nice run, and depending on where they mark this looks like a first down, and it is. First down, J.C. Smith with a nice run and a first down for the Bengals. So 1st and 10. (13 minutes), and you see Green once again looking for Smith, and now him and Smith trying to get it rolling, but he's not going to get anything on that. And I couldn't see which Royal was there on the tackle, but I definitely see Reynolds in the area along with Parker. Second and 9. So looking at about 2nd, maybe 8. They may have given them another yard on that. So 2nd and 8. They're sitting at the 47-yard line. Green once again. This time sidearm to Smith, and he connects. It's going to get him a little bit closer. Now, they've run this play quite a bit with little resistance from the Royals, but, you know, the Royals right now are in a comfortable position, up 28-6. And it looks like they're willing to give that up as long as they don't give up the big play. So looking at 3rd and 2. So 3rd and 2. Bengals looking for a first down. A little high. Green takes it himself. He'll pick up the first on the run. So first down, Carolina. And we have a timeout by the Royals after the Bengal first down. So we'll be back here in just a little bit with the score 10-50, with 10:50 left in the 3rd quarter with the score 28-6. The Royals will be back in a second here on the Legacy Maker Sports Network. So we return back. Oh, he's sacked and it's fumbled. Excuse me, I couldn't get the words out. He's sacked and there was a fumble and there's a scramble for the football. And all you see is Tunde Ogun flexing the muscle on the side there. But it looks like it is going to stay with the Bengals. So 2nd and, where are they putting this bad boy? There's a 2nd and 25 here. For the Bengals. Nine minutes and 31 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. Green steps up looking, and it is caught by C.J. Smith. What a catch by Smith, and that'll put the Bengals inside of the 5. Boy, oh boy, what a throw there by Green to Smith. They've been trying to get that thing fixed throughout this contest. You know, the dump passes there. You got a couple of screens along the sideline, and then he finally hits Green in traffic for a big first down. Now, the last time that they were in this position, they weren't able to capitalize. And Green threw a pick into the end zone. So can the Bengals get the points that they desperately need here this time around? But they are sitting, it looks to be at the 4-yard line. So first and goal from the 4. Green looking. Did he catch it? It's a touchdown. And that one was caught by Jari Taylor. And the Bengals are on the board again. 28-12. Good drive there by Carolina because, you know, it started off once again another tough situation, but a couple of good passes from Green to Smith, and then we saw Green throw it into Taylor for the TD. Now they're going to try to make this a 14-point game off the Taylor, but nope. You'll see a couple of Royals. Then in the first Royal there was number 28, Tyrod Skipper. So that will end that thought of a 2-point conversion going in the favor there of the Bengals and keep the score at 28-12 with 8 minutes and 9 seconds left in the third. And that takes a bounce near the 21. And this is L.A. Alexander. Alexander, what a nice run. I was able to get that information at halftime. So Alexander, who's had a pretty solid game today, will have a nice return for the Royals. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Royals sitting at the 45-yard line. 45-yard line has been a nice starting spot for both teams today. They seem to have been able to get the possession started around that spot. So 1st and 10 for the Royals, 7 minutes and 52 seconds left in the third. You see 2 receivers up top, 2 at the bottom, 1 back here. And it looks like we may have a timeout. And so a timeout by the Bengals. We'll be back here in just a second on the LegacyMaker Sports Network. 7 minutes and 46 seconds left in the third period. With the score, the VA Royals 28, the Carolina Bengals 12. So 1st and 10 here for the Royals, back from the timeout. 7 minutes and 46 seconds left in the third. Royals up 28-12 over the Carolina Bengals. Ooh. And Wofford's pass is tipped into the air and knocked down to the ground. 2nd down coming up. 2nd and 10. There's the handoff. And there's Young. A nice run there by Corey Young. He's had a phenomenal day on the ground for the Royals. A first down for VA. So 1st and 10 here for the Royals. McPherson in motion. And once again, the Young, and he's just been a bulldozer today. And I believe that's another first down. And it is. Corey Young Sr. Pushing the Royal Caravan right along. 1st and 10 for the Royals. It's been well done today by Young. He's been very productive on the ground, and the Bengals have not had an answer. There may have been 1 or 2 times they were able to stop him pretty quick, but he's been breaking off for 10-yard runs. He has had a 17-yard run. He's primed to break loose real big here soon. 1st and 10. Once again to Young. Cuts and picks up another nice chunk. He's going to pick up about 8 on that one. It'll be 2nd and 2. And so right now the Royals are just using Young's power to take time off the clock and move their way down the field. Second and two. 2nd and 2 here for the Royals. And don't be surprised. I mean, we've seen it a couple times so far on this drive. And they fake it there. Looking in the end zone. Touchdown. Watford will find his man, and that is McPherson into the end zone for the touchdown. Freeman McPherson. And the Royals tack on more points. That's going to bring the score 34-12 with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the 3rd period. Two-point conversion attempt to go ahead and make this a 36-12 game, and guess who it is? Corey Young puts it in for 2, and it's 36-12. I got a chance to watch a lot of Royals games last year, and I will say this has been one of the nicer performances that I've seen from this team. They've been clicking today. Started off a little tough, but since the score was 6-6, they've scored 30 unanswered. Well, not 30 unanswered, but they've outscored them 30-6, and they've been all Royals since the score was 6-6. Royals will get ready to boot this one away as we inch a little bit closer to the fourth quarter, but the Royals are in absolute control, 36-12 over the Bengals. And the Bengals have had some drives where, like I said, in the last possession they had, that they looked like they were going to maybe semi-turn the corner, but the Royals have just been pounding it on. And this one is taken by Taylor near the 22-yard line, and Taylor's going to get rolled over there near the 28. And I believe that was Foster with the tackle, if I'm not mistaken. Got a touchdown today, gets a nice tackle. The energy from the Royals right now is top-notch. And so now we see 1st and 10 for the Bengals. They'll start their drive from the 30. And there's some type of discussion going on. I'm still trying to figure out what's going on here. I don't think there was a timeout, but they may have called one because the whole team is heading to the sideline. So while they wait, we'll be back here in just a second. 4 minutes and 18 seconds left here in the third quarter. The VA Royals are up 36-12. And so we're back 1st and 10 from the 30. Bengals in their own territory. And the Royals currently up by 24. Pressure coming from the Royals. Green tried to step up in the pocket. Now he's ended up rolling into his right. There is a flag. He's going to let this thing go, and it is caught. What a catch there by number 27, Wisdom Northern. But I don't think that's going to stick because that flag came behind the backfield. Soon as we saw Green try to do the spin move to get out of the pressure, there was a flag. So the penalty was on both sides. Holding against the offense. And a personal foul roughing the passer against the Royals. Wow, so the penalty's offset, and they will repeat first down. So a great play by Northern, and to be honest with you, a nice move from Green, but the holding took place where he was able to kind of spin out of it and find Northern. But they're going to start this one all over. And Green had two people. He also had open was Taylor. And now Green, there's another flag, and Green's rolling almost the same play, and now Green rolling. Oh, try to stiff arm there. And he gets held up, but a little trash talk going on there. And so this one is going to be against the Bengals. This is the second time you see the pressure coming up, and Green using the legs to break away, but unfortunately holding this call, or at least this should be called. It's almost the same exact play. And that's going to send the Bengals back a little bit more. So we're still on first down. And it just still on first down. Just haven't been able to get past first down here on this drive. And the Bengals are now going to be 1st and 20 here from the 20-yard line. And now Green in the gun. Looks. Oh, he had a receiver there. And that was Lawrence Wingate, and he couldn't bring it in from Buffalo, New York. Man. Second and 20 for the Bengals. Oh, that's a high one. Oh, is Green going to be able to get it? No, it rolls in the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown for the Royals. And that's Tyrod Skipper. So they're kind of just standing there. So is this a touchdown or is it not? I don't know exactly what the discussion is. The ball went over his head. Skipper was the one who was able to recover it in the end zone. This should be 42-12. And so we wait. And they for whatever reason, they have not indicated the touchdown. It should be. So there's still some discussion. So from what we're hearing, no touchdown, but the Royals will have the football at the 1-yard line. So there is no touchdown. And I'm kind of baffled. And maybe his knee hit the ground at the 1-yard line, but from here, it definitely looked like it just kind of rolled in the end zone, and he just grabbed it. But I think we're looking at first and goal from the 1. But now there's some discussion, and the Royals players are backing up a little bit further. What happened here? Is it still Bengals football? So as they try to decipher this thing, I'm just going to stay quiet until they say something. So we'll hold up here. So it looks like the penalty was against the Royals, so there is no touchdown, and it will stay Carolina football. That was a very wild sequence. We've had a couple of those in this game where it was just like, okay, I'm not sure exactly what happened here, but that's the way it's been. So we see Carolina. So first and 10.
I got it. Hey, boy, get over with already. Shut up.
Looking, he's under pressure. And then Green trying to get the first. He's going to be a couple yards short. To be second down coming up.
Look, worried about me again.
So third down, excuse me. It'll be third and about 4 coming up here for the Bengals.
See, they want to argue the clock is still going. If y'all
15 seconds left here in the third. And it's been a wild third quarter.
ain't trying to stop the clock, something wrong.
So with 2. So that will send us to the fourth quarter with the score, the Royals 36 and the Bengals 12.
Did that tell me run it?
So we're about to start the fourth quarter here with a third and 4 coming up for the Bengals. So fourth quarter underway, and with the score 36-12, and the Bengals down by 24. Green will look, and he finds J.C. Smith, who will get him that first down that they needed. And they will take it around the, what is that? That looks like they're going to have a first down at the 43-yard line, and with 14 minutes and 51 seconds on the clock. So first down here for the Bengals. A little bit of a high snap. Green is under pressure. He breaks the first tackle, and now Green is on the move. And Green is going to try to fight to get to the 45, but he's going to get brought down by a couple of Royals, and there's a flag. This might be, I think it's going to be against the Royals. So we'll see what the flag is here, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be against the Royals. And I don't know if they're going to call this unnecessary roughness. That's what it is. So unnecessary roughness against the Royals. That'll be a 15-yard penalty and a first down for the Bengals. So 1st and 10, and they're sitting at the, looks like the 42-yard line here for the Bengals in Royals territory. As they try to put some more points up on the board, but their chances of coming back are slowly deteriorating with 13 minutes and 52 seconds. Green looking for it, and it is caught by J.C. Smith at the 10-yard line. J.C. Smith is talented. I have nothing but good words to say about J.C. Smith. He's had a really good game, picks up another big first down on the catch, and there's a flag that goes 97 feet into the air, and I think this one is going to be on the Royals. And he is heated, and I don't know if he's directing his anger towards the referee, but that was a...
I stopped it. No.
So after a great catch there by J.C. Smith, we see the Bengals knocking on the doorstep, sitting at the 5-yard line. And so they threw a penalty on the Royals, and that one went to Marquez Baker, who is not happy about the call at all. I don't know exactly what he saw or what happened per se, or what made him so upset, but he is heated. Coach Adebayo has to calm him down just a little bit. A couple of his teammates definitely didn't like the call. And now we'll see the Bengals try to add on. They try to give it to their big man. And that was Frazier on the run. He may have lost 2 yards on that. It looks like he may have lost a yard. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 6. Now the Bengals sitting here with 12 minutes and 25 seconds on the clock left here in the 4th, trying to get some more points. Green takes the run. Oh, he is met immediately. I want to say that was Tyler Bass, and it was. Did he fumble the football? If that's the case, that's the second one today that Bass has taken away. Wow, Tyler Bass, his second hit that caused the fumble that happened on the first Carolina drive, and now it happens here. Oh, Tyler Bass, I mean, just amazing. This young man is dangerous. What a hit by Bass. That's his second one in the day that he, right up the middle, Green tried to go, and he just met him head on in both instances, and he was able to get the Royals the football back both times. So it'll be Royal football. And another drive by the Bengals, which looked promising, comes to an end because of a great Royals defensive play. We've seen a couple picks, this time a fumble. We've seen a turnover on downs. The Royals defense has played top-notch all day. So first down here for the Royals. Watford will give it off to Young, who will get it to the 10-yard line. It'll be second down coming up for the Royals. And this is a good chance for the Royals on this drive to just milk the clock. Kill that clock, run the ball. The way Young has run the football today, I would not be surprised if they try to use Young to take at least 5 to 6 minutes off this clock. So it'll be 2nd and 6 after a 4-yard pickup. And it's looked like he didn't get to the 10. They're going to mark him at the, looks like they may have marked him at the 8. Ten minutes and 40 seconds left. Man in motion. And a run here where they try to get a little bit closer. And I believe that was McPherson who got a touchdown today for the Royals on the run. And that's going to be third down. And so we're looking at 3rd and 3. Third and 3. And here's the run to Young, and Young's going to pick up a first down. Another tough run that gets him to the 20. Let's see if that's where they mark it at. But Corey Young continues his rampage on the ground. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Royals. First and 10 for the Royals, sitting at the 20-yard line. And Watford will move and groove there and get a little bit close to the first down marker. And once again, the Royals are running the ball and killing the clock as they inch closer and closer to their 2nd win of the season. And there's another run here. This time, trying to get something going to the outside there was number 35, Terrence Buckingham. And Buckingham doesn't get far on that. It'll be 3rd down. And looks like it'll be about 3rd and 2. Third and 2 for the Royals. 7 minutes, 22 seconds left here in the 4th. Watford looking, and he had a man that is incomplete. I believe that was Foster. I'm gonna tell you what, and those I've seen him do it a couple times, and he's the one. He's that deep threat. He's a sneaky deep threat. He'll just get behind the defender and make a big play. And that was almost another big one for him. That's going to be 4th and 2. And I wouldn't be surprised here if they go for it. But they've decided they're going to change their mind. They're going to definitely go for it here. I mean, not go for it, but they're going to punt the ball away. And we'll see Orange come out to punt the football here for the Royals. So Neil Owens, and this is, I think, the second time we've seen a punt today. He punted earlier in the game, and that was it. And we've got a timeout by the Royals. And so the Royals are going to discuss some things. They may try to go for it here. I mean, they are up by 24. If they can get the first down, they can keep the ball the rest of this contest and run the clock out. Now, we'll see if that's what they end up doing after this timeout. Now, next week for the Carolina Bengals, they will be at home as they take on the North Augusta Seahawks in a matchup. And then after that, the following week, they have the Fayetteville Commandos at home. And then they'll hit the road again. This is their last road game until April the 6th, where they take on the Carolina Cardinals. Then on Saturday, April the 13th, they take on the Fayetteville Commandos once again, but at Fayetteville. Then they take on the Carolina Pirates on April the 20th. And then they've got the Carolina Spartans to end the season. So that's what we got going on there for the Bengals here on out. And so the Royals, we'll see them next week on the road as they take on Fayetteville. They'll try to beat the Commandos. That's a rivalry that's been going for a while now. And then we'll see they'll take on the Carolina Predators on April the 6th. That'll be at home April the 13th against the Carolina Cardinals at home. And then on Saturday the 20th against the Sumter Sharks at home. So that's 3 games at home where they're going to be, 3 straight games at home. So after this road game next week, they won't see the road again until they take on the Carolina Pirates on Saturday, April the 27th. So they've got a little bit of time here. But they got 1 road game, and then they'll have 3 straight home games here in Chesterfield, Virginia. All right, so we're back from the media timeout. 6 minutes left in this one. They decide to go for it, and Watford is going to push over to pick up a first down for the Royals. He had to leap over Fred Rhodes, the 6'4", 389-pounder from East Arcadia, North Carolina. That's not somebody you want to go up against. But it will be a first down for the Royals. And that's a big first down because now the Royals can continue to work the clock as we sit here with 5 minutes and 28 seconds left. What's next here for VA as they continue to try to kill it? Watford trying to get to the outside. Oh, he took a hit from, Watford took a hit there from Green. That was Deshaun Green. But he kept on ticking. Man, that's all you heard was pads from up here. And it'll be 2nd and 3. Watford now will try to roll, and he's going to pick up this first down. And still on his feet. Wait a minute. They're not saying he's out. And Watford's going to get all the way into Bengal territory and pick up a first down. And he was along the sideline, but he did not go out. Supposedly he didn't go out. And he just kept moving. And he's going to pick up a first down for the Royals. It'll be 1st and 10, and they're sitting at the 36-yard line in Bengals territory with 3 minutes and 41 seconds left. First and 10 here for the Royals. Watford. Plenty of time. He's going for it all. And it is cut, and it's into the end zone. Touchdown. Are they going to say he's down at the 1? Oh, they're going to say he's down at the 1. At least I think they're going to say he's down at the 1. Let's see. I thought he scored. I mean, he never got touched. He caught it and dove into the end zone. Yeah, I think this is going to be a 2-point conversion.
I did, damn it, shut up. Hey, I didn't want to be up here, buddy. Please. I ain't asked for this shit.
So it looks like they're going for 2-point conversion here. So I believe there are some points up on the board. And the 2-point conversion, I believe, is good. We're going to go with that. So we're gonna put it as 2-point conversion unless I see otherwise, and that's what it is. So with 2 minutes and 38 seconds left, score is 44-12, 30-point lead here for the Royals. We'll be back in here in just a second on the LegacyMaker Sports Network. This has been a very interesting broadcast. We'll be back in a second. So with 2 minutes and 38 seconds, we got Orange getting prepared to kick the ball off here for the Royals. A strong 32-point lead. And trying to get something going there was Brown, but there's a couple of Royals in on a tackle. And so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bengals, and they're going to start this drive, it looks like, at the 26. So some discussion still going down on the field. We're still waiting to see the Bengals start their next drive with 2 minutes and 26 seconds left on the clock here in the fourth. So the Bengals 1st and 10. Green will look, and he's got C.J. Smith. C.J. Smith has had a really nice game, and he will pick up a first down here for the Bengals. So 1st and 10 for the Bengals. They're sitting at the 37-yard line on this drive. 44-12. Minute and 57 seconds left here, and we got the 2-minute warning. Once again, thank everybody for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We do apologize, camera angle sometime. That's on me. I'm a one-man crew up in here, so I do apologize if it was a little shaky from time to time. But hopefully you did enjoy the broadcast. And so now we've got a situation happening on the sideline here. And usually when we have stuff like this, they go ahead and end the game. Y'all might prepare yourself this game to be over. There's a couple of Bengals players that are furious on the sideline. So we'll be back here in just a second. We either will be back with the game being over or we'll be back with the game continuing. I'll be back in just a second. Old Clover Hill.
Old Clover Hill.
So
Right. Yeah, we at the high school, old high school.
get the old one, the one on Hall Street.
The one on Hall Street. We need ambulance now. The old high school.
Hello, how you doing today? Okay, so it's on Hall Street. I think it's 130, 4900. It's on Hall Street near the not too far from the Publix and the yes, the Votex Center. It's the Votex Center. Yeah, we're in the back in the football field. I'll be honest with you, I'm live streaming the game.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we had an injury towards the end of the game, and that looks like that's going to be it for this one here. We'd like to thank everybody who tuned in tonight. And the final score on this one is going to be 44-12. And so thank you all for tuning in on the Legacy Maker Sports Network. We're going to check on the player. Hopefully he is okay. But once again, thank you all for tuning in, and we'll be back here soon. We may be back next week. If not next week, we'll be back in a couple of weeks to bring you some more Royals football. I'm Darrell Owens, Legacy Maker Sports Network. If you get an opportunity, make sure you head on over to the Legacy Maker Sports Network and check us out on all our social media pages. You can catch us at Legacy Maker Sports on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. You can catch us on Legacy Maker Sports Network on not on Instagram, but on LinkedIn and Facebook, and on Twitter at Legacy Maker SPN. Now, on the opposite side of things, if you'd like to advertise with our network, you can go and check us out or contact me at legacymakersports@gmail.com and have your ad run through the broadcast. Also, if you would like to donate to the Royals, you can scan the QR code there on the screen and get a donation to the Royals. And then last but not least, we'd like to thank our main sponsors as Rita Stewart with Legacy Financial Wellness. Make sure you definitely check her out. You can hit her up on any of those locations at the top right corner. And then, of course, Dr. Demetria Bates of Bates Virtual Health and Consultants, LLC. You can reach her at www.batesvirtualhealth.com or by phone number at 804-608-9202. Once again, everybody, I'm Darrell Owens, Legacy Maker Sports Network. Until next time.